This is the way we wash our clothes, wash our clothes, wash our clothes. This is the way we wash our clothes on a Monday morning. This is the way we iron our clothes, iron our clothes, iron our clothes. This is the way we iron our clothes on a Monday morning.
Are we done yet?
Hello, my name is Wallace Robertson. You probably remember me from such films as Small Talk, Curious George Does Denver, Sigmund Freud, Man or Legend, and The Man Who Ate His Shoes. The following is my portion of the how-to show. You know, you may be surprised, but many people in our country wash their clothes. In fact, a few even iron them. And that's my topic for today, how to press a shirt. I'll be back in a moment after this brief message from our sponsor.
Block & Tackle, makers of the world's finest appliances, including the Wonder Iron. If it's a good iron, it's a wonder. Available at these fine stores: Wilco, Walmart, Home Hardware, Canadian Tire, McLeod's, True Value, Kresge. Also available at Kmart.
Hi, we're back. You know, if you're like me, there's nothing like the smell of fresh laundered clothes. And that's what we've got here, is a fresh laundered shirt. Now this shirt is pretty well like any one you have at home, only possibly a little cleaner. I'm going to put it in the hamper and I'm going to press this shirt. Well, we have the hamper here, we have the shirt. Just take the shirt out of the hamper, toss that over there. Sorry. And the first thing that we do, is what I always do anyway, is I take the shirt and I take the sleeves inside out. The reason for that is so that the iron won't scorch the shirt. So here we go. Take the shirt, flip it out a couple of times, then you put the shoulder part and the sleeve over the tapered end and stretch it back. That gives you a nice long surface like that. I like to use spray on my, thank you, on my shirts. Now I'm just going to spray this down a bit. But as I mentioned before, you should always put the shirt out so that there's the shoulder and the sleeve and a bit of a back in the front. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to press this right now, like so. Okay, then I bring it forward just a bit, like so. Bring the shirt forward so I can press the back a bit. I put a little spray again, and here we go. And there we are. And a little bit of a sleeve, as much as you can. Now what I do is to take this, I turn the shirt around and get the other shoulder, or here once again, over the taper of the iron, of the ironing board. A little spray, and we iron this down, as so. See? Now, once again, bring the shirt forward a bit so we can iron a bit of the back, like so. I should put a little spray on there too, I guess. There we are. Put a little spray on, get a little more of the back, nice press job, like so. And the next thing to do is the back and the two side panels. So what I'll do is I'll just move the shirt around a bit and get down to the back here, like so. I guess we'll give this a little spray here, a little bit of a spray, and this is the back panel that we're doing right now. Very, very quickly, maybe a little faster than what I would do it at any other time. A little more spray, and a bit of ironing here. Okay, and we rotate that over, and do that again, that. The unfortunate part about ironing is that you can't do anything else at the same time, except you can think. So you can maybe sing a song, or you can do a number of other items, like think of writing a book or something like that. Now, what I've done is I've rotated around. I'm going to get the front part, one of the front panels, and what I always do is very gently, very slowly, is to iron over where the buttons are, because they're always a big nuisance. Okay, and we take this shirt up. Here again, doing the side panel, one of the front panels, I should say. Side panels, front panels. And go up here, making sure that the iron is hot enough, but not too hot. I should have probably explained that right at first. I have the iron on a cotton setting right now, and that's, you'll have to judge for yourself whether you want it on a real hot setting or a less of a setting. Now, what I'll do is I'll go over onto this other part here, which is another front panel, little spray, and we'll iron down the bead where the buttonholes are, and across here. Move it up ahead a bit. Pardon me, I'm just getting caught up here. A little spray again, down here, and do this part here. I'll turn the shirt over at this point because we want to make sure that the pocket is done, and we want to get a very nice press on this front panel on the where the buttonholes are, because there's a double thickness of material there, and you don't want it to look wrinkled. So you go straight down, pulling it tight as you go, so that it gives you a nice press on there. Now I've done the pocket. Now the next thing is what we're going to do is I'm going to take it up and we're going to do the sleeves. Now the sleeves are just a little more complicated because they taper, but we'll show you how that's done. Now we'll just pick the shirt up, turn it around, and we'll put the sleeve out here and try to get as flat as we can. Get the sleeve right down here and stretch it out. Now first what I do is to spray down here on the cuff, spray the sleeves a bit, but the cuff first. I iron inside the cuffs like this. As I say, I'll be ironing on the face of the sleeve right now. Then I take this back again, smooth it out once more. Now that I got the cuff done, and I press this portion here, the main portion of the shirt. There we are, all the way down, and go back to the cuff again and do this portion here. Okay, so we have that part done. Turn it around and do the same thing with the other sleeve here. Turn it. Oh, sorry, got upside down. Have to turn it this way. Turn around and spray it down just a touch, like so. And first, press in here, around the buttons, up the seams of the shirt sleeve. And I've got that. Grab it down the seam here so I can get a nice stretch out part. There it is, nice and flat. And once more, I always use a little steam off the iron also when I'm doing it. There's a little steamer on the top, like using that. But I prefer the spray to the spray on the iron, because that spray gives you a little more water. Now I'm going to take the sleeves right side out, and we're coming down to the very end of the shirt. And this is the last part. This is the collar of the shirt. Well, we're down to the nitty-gritty here. We're down to the collar. So I'm just a little spray on there. Now remember with the collar that you have to iron from the outside in so that you don't have a little bulge or a little wrinkle at the corners. And you press it in from this side. And there we are. Now, I have a freshly ironed shirt. Voila, freshly ironed shirt. The only thing I need now is a hanger. Thank you very much. So here we are, freshly ironed shirt, all done. Now, this is Wally Robertson saying, see you the next time, and in the meantime, pump that iron.
This is the way we wash our clothes, wash our clothes, wash our clothes. This is the way we wash our clothes on a Monday morning. This is the way we iron our clothes, iron our clothes, iron our clothes. This is the way we iron our clothes on a Monday morning.